When I was a kid, I was wondering kind of what's the meaning of life? Like, why are we here? What's it all about? In the long term, having long-term sustainable transport and sustainable energy generation, to be a spacefaring civilization, and for humanity to be out there among the stars and be a multi-planetary species.
That's unreal.
With a net worth of $39 billion, Elon Musk, a South African-born American entrepreneur and businessman who founded PayPal in 1999, SpaceX in 2002 and Tesla Motors in 2003, as well as 4 other unique companies. Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. As a child, Musk was so lost in his daydreams about inventions that his parents and doctors ordered a test to check his hearing. When he was 10, at about the time of his parents' divorce, Musk developed an interest in computers. He taught himself how to program, and when he was 12, he sold his first software, a game he created called Blastar. At age 17, in 1989, Musk moved to Canada to attend Queen's University as well as avoid mandatory service in the South African military. Musk obtained his Canadian citizenship that year. In 1992, Musk left Canada to study business and physics at the University of Pennsylvania. He graduated with an undergraduate degree in economics and stayed for a second bachelor's degree in physics. After leaving Pennsylvania, Musk headed to Stanford University in California to chase a PhD in energy physics. However, his move was timed perfectly with the sudden launch of the internet, and he dropped out of Stanford after just 2 days to become a part of it, launching his first company, Zip2 Corporation. Elon Musk launched his first company, Zip2 Corporation, in 1995 with his brother, Kimball Musk. It was an online city guide that provided users with help in finding local businesses. Zip2 was soon providing content for the new websites of both the New York Times and the Chicago Tribune. In 1999, a division of Compaq Computer Corporation bought Zip2 for $307 million in cash and $34 million in stock options. In 1999, Elon and Kimball Musk used the money from their sale of Zip2 and opened up X.com, an online financial services and payments company. In 2001, X.com and a company called Confinity, founded by a small group of people in 1998 based in Silicon Valley, joined forces, and later both companies were rebranded to PayPal. In October 2002, Musk earned his first billion when PayPal was acquired by eBay for $1.5 billion in stock. Before the sale, Musk had owned 11% of PayPal stock. In 2002, Elon Musk founded his third company, Space Exploration Technologies Corporation, or SpaceX for short, with the intention of building spacecraft for commercial space travel. By 2008, SpaceX was well established and NASA awarded the company the contract to handle cargo transport for the International Space Station, in a move to replace NASA's own space shuttle missions. On May 22nd, 2012, Musk and SpaceX made history when the company launched its Falcon 9 rocket into space with an unmanned capsule. The vehicle was sent to the International Space Station with 1,000 pounds of supplies for the astronauts stationed there. In December 2013, a Falcon 9 successfully carried a satellite to geosynchronous transfer orbit, a distance at which the satellite would lock into an orbital path that matched the Earth's rotation. In February 2015, SpaceX launched another Falcon 9 rocket, this time fitted with the Deep Space Climate Observatory satellite, aiming to observe the extreme emissions from the Sun that affect power grids and communication systems on Earth. In March 2017, SpaceX saw the successful test flight and landing of a Falcon 9 rocket made from reusable parts, a development that opened the door to more affordable space travel. But a setback came in November of 2017 when an explosion occurred during a test of the company's new Block 5 Merlin engine. SpaceX reported that no one was hurt and that the issue would not hamper its planned rollout of a future generation of Falcon 9 rockets. The company enjoyed another milestone moment in February of 2018 with the successful test launch of the powerful Falcon Heavy rocket. Armed with additional Falcon 9 boosters, the Falcon Heavy was designed to carry immense payloads into orbit and potentially serve as a vessel for deep space missions. For the test launch, the Falcon Heavy was given a payload of Musk's cherry red Tesla Roadster, equipped with cameras to provide amazing imagery for the vehicle's planned orbit around the Sun. In July of 2018, SpaceX enjoyed the successful landing of a new Block 5 Falcon rocket, which touched down on a drone ship less than 9 minutes after liftoff. In September 2017, Musk presented an updated design plan for his Big Falcon rocket, a 31-engined behemoth topped by a spaceship capable of carrying at least 100 people. He revealed that SpaceX was aiming to launch the first cargo missions to Mars with the vehicle in 2022, as a part of his overarching goal of colonizing the Red Planet. In March of 2018, Musk told an audience at the annual South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas, that he hoped to have the BFR ready for short flights early the following year. The following month, it was announced that SpaceX would construct a facility at the port of Los Angeles to build and house the BFR. The port property presented an ideal location for SpaceX, as its mammoth rocket will only be movable by a barge or a large ship when it was completed. In late March of 2018, SpaceX received permission from the US government to launch a fleet of satellites into low orbit for the purpose of providing internet service. The satellite network, named Starlink, would ideally make broadband service more accessible in rural areas, while also boosting competition in heavily populated markets that are typically dominated by one or two providers. SpaceX then launched the first batch of 60 satellites in May of 2019 and followed with another payload of 60 satellites that November. While this represented significant progress for the Starlink venture, the appearance of these bright orbiters in the night sky, with the potential of thousands more to come, worried astronomers who felt that an abundance of satellites would increase the difficulty of studying distant objects in space. On May 30th of 2020, SpaceX for the first time launched NASA astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley to the ISS using the highly modern Dragon capsule attached to a Falcon 9 rocket, which shortly after launch returned to Earth. The launch was smooth, and the Demo 2 mission's successfulness, which will be proven after the Dragon capsule returns back to Earth, will ultimately privatize sending astronauts into space for much cheaper. SpaceX currently holds a $2.6 billion contract from NASA to conduct another 5 operational crewed flights to the International Space Station. SpaceX, as of May 2019, is worth $33.3 billion. Musk is the co-founder, CEO, and product architect at Tesla Motors, a company formed in 2003 that is dedicated to producing affordable, mass-market electric cars, as well as battery products and solar roofs. Musk oversees all product development, engineering, and design of the company's products. 5 years after its formation, in March 2008, Tesla unveiled the Roadster, a sports car based on the Lotus Elise chassis that was capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds, as well as traveling nearly 250 miles between charges on its lithium-ion battery. With a stake in the company taken by Daimler and a strategic partnership with Toyota, Tesla Motors launched its initial public offering in June of 2010, raising $226 million. In August 2008, Tesla announced plans for its Model S, the company's first electric sedan that was reportedly meant to take on the BMW 5 Series. In 2012, the Model S finally entered production at a starting price of $58,570. It was capable of covering 265 miles between charges and was honored as the 2013 Car of the Year by Motor Trend magazine. In April 2017, Tesla announced that it had surpassed General Motors to become the most valuable US car maker. The news was beneficial to Tesla, which was looking to ramp up production and release its Model 3 sedan later that year. In September of 2019, using what Musk described as a played powertrain, a Model S set a speed record for 4-door sedans at the Laguna Seca Raceway in Monterey County, California, completing the lap in 1 minute and 36 seconds, putting it against the Mercedes-AMG GT63S 4-door. The Model 3 was officially launched in March 2019, following extensive production delays. The car was initially priced at $35,000, a much more accessible price point than the $69,500 and up for its Model S and X electric counterparts. After initially aiming to produce 5,000 new Model 3 cars per week by December 2017, Musk pushed that goal back to March 2018 and then to June with the start of the new year. The announced delay didn't surprise industry experts who were well aware of the company's production problems, though some questioned how long investors would remain patient with the process. This, however, did not prevent Musk from garnering a radical new compensation package as CEO, in which he would be paid after reaching milestones of growing valuation based on $50 billion increments. By April 2018, with Tesla expected to fall short of its first quarter production forecasts, news surfaced that Musk had pushed aside the head of engineering to personally oversee efforts in that division. After signaling that the company would reorganize its management structure, Elon Musk in June of that same year announced that Tesla was laying off 9% of its workforce, though its production department would remain intact. In an email to employees, Musk explained his decision to eliminate some duplication of roles to cut costs, admitting it was time to take serious steps towards turning a profit. The following February, Musk announced that the company was finally rolling out its standard Model 3. Musk also said that Tesla was shifting to an all online sales and offering customers the chance to return their cars within 7 days or 1,000 miles for a full refund. In November 2017, Musk made headlines yet again with the unveiling of the new Tesla Semi and Roadster at the company's design studio. The semi-truck, which was expected to enter production in 2019 before being delayed, boasts 500 miles of range as well as a battery and motors built to last 1 million miles. In March of 2019, Musk unveiled Tesla's long-awaited Model Y, the compact crossover which began arriving for customers in March of 2020. It has a driving range of 300 miles and a 0 to 60 mph time of 3.5 seconds. The Tesla Roadster, also set to be released in 2020, will become the fastest production car ever made, with a 0 to 60 time of 1.9 seconds, 250 mph plus top speed, and a range of 620 miles on a single charge. On November 21st of 2019, Tesla announced another new vehicle called the Cybertruck, a cyberpunk-looking pickup truck with a range of 500 miles, a 2.9 second 0 to 60, and a 14,000 pound towing capacity, which is projected to be released in 2021. As of January 2020, Tesla broke the $100 billion net worth, and its only direct rivaling company being Toyota, with a net worth of $233 billion. In August of 2016, in Musk's continuing effort to promote and advance sustainable energy and products for a wider consumer base, a $2.6 billion deal was solidified to combine his electric car and solar energy companies. Tesla Motors Inc. announced an all-stock deal purchase of SolarCity Corporation, a company Musk had helped his cousin start in 2006. He is a majority shareholder in each entity. In January of 2017, Musk launched The Boring Company, a company devoted to building tunnels in order to reduce street traffic. He began with a test tunnel on the SpaceX property in Los Angeles. In late October of that year, Musk posted the first photo of his company's progress to his Instagram page. He said the 500-foot tunnel, which would generally run parallel to Interstate 405, would reach a length of 2 miles in approximately 4 months. In May of 2019, The Boring Company landed a $48.7 million contract from the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority to build an underground loop system to shuttle people around the Las Vegas Convention Center. As of July 2019, The Boring Company was worth just under $1 billion. In August 2013, Musk released a concept for a new form of transportation called the Hyperloop, an invention that would foster commuting between major cities while severely cutting down travel time. It is designed to be resistant to weather and powered by renewable energy. The Hyperloop would propel riders in pods through a network of low-pressure tubes at speeds reaching more than 700 miles per hour. Musk noted that the Hyperloop could take from 7 to 10 years to be built and ready for use. Musk then announced a competition for teams to submit their designs for a Hyperloop pod prototype. The first Hyperloop pod competition was held at the SpaceX facility in January 2017. A speed record of 284 miles per hour was set by a German student engineering team at competition number 3 in 2018, with the same team pushing the record to 287 miles per hour the year after. Musk, for a long time, has pursued an interest in artificial intelligence, becoming co-chair of the non-profit OpenAI company. The research company launched in late 2015 with the stated mission of advancing digital intelligence to benefit humanity. In 2017, it was also reported that Musk was backing a venture called Neuralink, which intends to create devices to be implanted in the human brain and help people merge with software. He expanded on the company's progress during a July 2019 discussion, revealing that its devices will consist of a microscopic chip that connects via Bluetooth to a smartphone. Musk also reportedly found a market for the Boring Company's flamethrowers after announcing they were going on sale for $500 a piece in late January of 2018. He claimed to have sold 10,000 of them within a day and reached his target of 20,000 sold, bringing in over $10 million. Elon Musk has also dabbled in creating ideas for a high-speed train to be used within Chicago, but these ideas look like to have been scrapped or placed on hold for the time being. Has your curiosity been fulfilled? If so, leave a comment down below, and if you're curious about more, then check out our social media for daily facts. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more educational content and hit that bell icon to stay up to date with future uploads.